What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're doing something a little different. We came out here to a Cars and Coffee in Spokane Valley, Washington. We've been bringing the STI to these things here for a little while, and I figured we could get a little bit of video and kind of walk around and look at some of the cars and stuff today. It's a pretty nice day and seems like there's a pretty good turnout so far. There's a couple Subarus out here and quite a bit of other stuff, so we're gonna go ahead and walk around and get a little bit of video. Alright guys, well, everyone's pretty much left. It's just a couple of us. I think we're going to go for a cruise out to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and then head back home. So I'll try to get a little bit of video on the drive out there. Well, this is what we got left. We're just kind of sitting over here by ourselves. So we're going to go ahead and cruise out there, and I'll get a little bit of video. I hope you guys are enjoying this one. It's a little bit different. I've pretty much just been working on the car, and I figured I just need to stop for a little bit and enjoy it before I just take it too far and end up breaking something. So alright guys, so we made it out here to the lake. Super nice day. We can walk back up here to the cars. We got a couple of us out here. Only about 5 or 6 of us, I think, showed up. We all kind of got lost in traffic on the way here, but nonetheless, it's always fun. So here's the cars that made it out to Coeur d'Alene. We just got the 2 Subarus, the Trans Am, and looks like 4 Mustangs down there. So we're just gonna hang out here for a little bit, and then we're gonna head home. When I get home, I'm gonna update you guys kind of on what's going on with the STI. Hey guys, so it's the next morning. I'm just on my way to work. I forgot to end my video yesterday when I got home from the Cars and Coffee. It was a pretty good turnout yesterday. I had a lot of fun. I really like the variety of cars that come out to these things up here. It's pretty cool to see a lot of imports and domestic car guys and everyone getting along and hanging out and all that stuff. It's pretty awesome. That's, I mean, a lot of the reason I built this car was to be able to go do things like that. I love going to car shows, I love going on cruises, driving around with other people and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys enjoy the footage that I put together. This is all new to me, all this filming in public and all that stuff. I forgot to take my camera with me, so I had to use my phone, so hopefully it all turns out good. But anyways, I said that I would update you guys on my car and kind of what's going on. So I couldn't figure out the low oil pressure situation with that oil cooler. No matter how I ran my lines, no matter how I set up the cooler, ran the lines, how I had the sandwich adapter, none of those things were helping. So pretty much what was going on was, as soon as the thermostat on the sandwich adapter would open, which would be at 180 degrees, my oil pressure would just drop like 30 pounds. I mean, you could be watching the gauge and it would be at 80 pounds of oil pressure, and then all of a sudden it would be 50 as soon as the oil started flowing through the cooler. So I don't know if there was something wrong with the core or what it was, because I've seen plenty of people run the Mishimoto oil cooler kit on their Subarus and not have any problems, not really lose any oil pressure at all. I think they say maybe a 3 pound drop in oil pressure is normal, but not 30. So I've contacted Mishimoto and the company I bought it from, so they're trying to figure out a way to get me a refund so we can try to piece together maybe a different kit, or we'll just kind of see what happens with the oil temperatures now. They seem to be a lot lower just putting the OEM oil cooler back on there. So alright, and so the thing with that Orla header, I really like the header. I like the way that it's built. design seems to be a lot better. There's a lot more flex in the piping, so I don't think it's prone to crack as much. And I mean, if it does crack, then you just go get it welded, you know? They're really not that hard to take off. There's no point in sending it back if it's cracked, because they're just gonna send you another one and it's probably gonna crack again. So, but that wasn't my issue with it. My issue was my exhaust leaks. I tried 3 different kinds of gaskets. I tried doubling up the gaskets, all sorts of stuff, and I just could not get the exhaust leaks to go away. So I took the header off and took a straight edge to the flanges, and they are just completely warped. I mean, you can fit a dime between the straight edge and the middle of the flanges on the headers. So I contacted the company that I bought it from and sent them pictures and kind of told them what was going on. So they are going to try to either get me a replacement or hopefully just get a refund. I'd really just like to get a refund on the header and the oil cooler, so that we can kind of start over and figure out if there's some better options out there, because I kind of jumped the gun when I ordered that stuff. I mean, I just figured since they were, you know, name brand parts from these big companies that I wouldn't have any issues, but apparently that is not the case. So hopefully we get some resolution on that this week, so that we can kind of continue with whatever we're doing here. I'm not really even sure where I'm trying to go with this channel or this build or any of this stuff, but I'm sure I'll get it figured out. So that's pretty much what's going on with all that. So basically, sending the oil cooler back, sending the header back, hopefully getting a refund on both, and we'll just kind of start over. But at least I got to make the install videos, and you guys can still see how to do that stuff for yourself if you ever need to install a header, an oil cooler, any of that stuff. So anyways, I normally don't daily drive the STI, but I figured today I would drive it to work, so I could make this video, and maybe after work I'll do a little bit of driving to finish off the video. I do like driving it, but the clutch is just a pain in the ass. Plus, there's no reason to put a bunch of unnecessary miles on this motor when I have my WRX to drive. It's definitely fun to drive though when you're in the mood for it, that's for sure. Could probably get on her a little bit right here. Jesus Christ. That is always fun. She definitely hauls ass. She definitely likes the cold air in the morning, that's for sure. Anyways, I'm gonna go to work, and I will see you guys in a little bit. All right, guys. So I just got off work. We're gonna go and take one of the back roads through Mexico home. Throw you guys on the GoPro so you can come along with me on the ride. Check out some good scenery, and then we'll probably end the video after that.